SK Hynix discloses record profits from HBM memory business, growing quarterly by a whopping 94%. SK Hynix has recorded an explosive demand for iMemory, with the firm seeing record profits in this quarter, which are associated with orders from Nvidia and other AI giants. SK Hynix becomes the leading iMemory supplier in the industry, leaving no room for competition to grow. SK Hynix has been at the very forefront when it comes to supplying HBM and other crucial components for the AI industry, and with the South Korean giant initially confined to a few customers, they have capitalized on market opportunities in a tremendous way, which has led towards establishing a monopoly over the iMemory segment, giving competitors like Samsung no room. In their recent earnings, SK Hynix has reported a record operating profit, with the company witnessing its COC revenue growth by up to 94%, which are indeed astonishing numbers. Based on a report by BNN Bloomberg, the South Korean memory maker has bagged an operating profit of 7.03 trillion won, $5.1 billion, in this quarter, with total revenue at 17.6 trillion won, $12.75 billion. And interestingly, this is almost double what the firm reported last quarter. The reason behind such massive growth is simply associated with the fact that competitors like Samsung Electronics and Micron are unable to grab the market spotlight, while SK Hynix is dominating the iMemory segment, particularly in HBM and DRAM sales. Looking ahead, SK Hynix is expected to retain this lead in the memory markets, given that competitors are unable to see the market spotlights, and the firm's next-gen memory processes, mainly the HBM3E and the HBM4, are said to be industry-leading, fueling its adoption from the high-tech giants out there. The South Korean giant is said to be heavily investing in RAND facilities and has started focusing on advanced processes, hence, the firm does look to have a sustainable economic future moving ahead. Interestingly, SK Hynix is said to be booked for 2025 through long-term contracts, and the firm believes the HBM business will rapidly evolve next year, given that AI companies are involved in rapidly enhancing their computing power. Given that HBM ASPs, average selling prices, are expected to grow in parallel as well, we do anticipate the firm to achieve much higher revenue targets next year, given that the AI bandwagon is still up and running. As for competitors, well, they are falling short of competing with SK Hynix in the iMemory race, given that firms like Samsung haven't managed to capitalize on market prospects, which has heavily upscaled the influence of SK Hynix over the AI supply chain, and moving into the future, with the release of HBM4, we are expecting to see this gap grow even wider apart.